Welcome on back, everyone. EverTastic Gaming here. Another exciting episode with more Xenoblade Chronicles free on the Nintendo Switch. Welcome to it. So last time, because we got finished for Hero Quest, called the Shadow of Enmity. So it's the one that we took on for the teacher Hero Quest for today, because turns out in the end, because we were spotted on witness to encounter this Avenger of this mysterious person, and we witnessed the spot on because we heard of what's going to happen in the cutscene, because the teacher was named after Oleg, which we wouldn't have actually heard about it before, because each of the characters, Mio, Senna, and Tyon, don't want to keep it a secret, because they don't want to trust their full identity to the witness to hear the name of name calling him Oleg. I mean, I don't want to tell it apart between them. I mean, in their relationship, I mean, they just go and just call him only just to teach, not only by Oleg. So let's go ahead and open this container. So getting what's inside. So we'll pick up here is several of the gemstones. So we got here the one that's called a Berserk Ring. Okay, now hold on a minute. Now that's a new accessory. So I want to go ahead and see what this Berserk Ring can actually do. So let's go over. Okay, it seems like that we used enough for Survivor Knee Guard. So let's see what we got going on here. So it says that extends launcher duration by 21%. Okay, well that's very interesting. So you know what? Let's get rid of the crystal anklet. So we'll have Tyon go and use the one called Berserk Ring. And we'll go get rid of the one called the Lever Wrap. I mean, we use enough for that. So it says that accrues the aggro every second major effect. Okay, so this is something that's called the J support. Okay, so you know what? We'll keep that on. And the champion belt will stay on as well. Okay, so let's go over with Noah real quick. But you know what? We should probably go and give Noah the J support. So he'll have that one. And yeah, I mean the Fierce Armor Vest will stay on as well. And it looks to me because everybody's all suited up and ready for action. Okay, well things can get quite interesting. Okay, so I think Senna is the one with the Cosmo Anklet. Well, we kind of like see that in full action. I mean, we just kind of like burst one of this boss, because it's a guy named Avenger. I mean, we just go and use that Avenger to go and burst it out of here. Well, whatever our skill that we go use, it had to lead to burst. Okay, so it seems like that lens needs some more full upgrade here. So what else can we go and give you? Okay, so the silver belt already got equipped. No, I mean the steam belt already got equipped, I mean. Okay, well there are several of these options over here. So you know what? Let's see. What is Jew Beetle Gauntlet? Boosted damage delta when attacking from the side by 27%. Now that seems about interesting, because that's something that Len should go and do, because he needs to go ahead and boost up more damage to increase the but because that way the attack is it's like when he's a start by attacking, what that means is would it go to the left to right side, or whatever side it's going to lead to, whatever percentage point it will lead to. I mean, it's a left by the minimum percentage points. I mean, it only increased up a little bit by higher rate to the status to more, but left by 30%. I mean, 27% will do, but that had the lowest increase to the minimum. So let's go and actually, you know what? Yeah, I think we're done looking at accessories. So let's go over with class and everything. Or actually, yeah, let's go look at Len's class. So it's a scene like that Lens can go and get the one for the Nutponic champions for Eno. Now I don't know if he's not ready for that. Okay, so we can't be wasting everything. Not at the slightest. Okay, I mean, Lens is fine. He got what he needs. But hold on, so we have not changing any skills recently? Okay, so it seemed like that we had to come back later. Okay, so hold on. So we did increase our SP by a minimum. So we see that Noah only got 475 SP. Alright, so Mia got 290. Uni got 230. Tyon got 320 SP. Len got 390. Senna got 325. And not only but the teacher have any SP, but nah, I mean the teach is not fit to be an Ouroboros right now. So let's go in and press onward. So we're gonna move back to the map real quick. So we're gonna head on back to Gamma. So Gamma is right over there, and there is one of its blue extraction point to it, because that goal lead to another of its standard quests. Okay, so let's hear a word. So what's going on here? So, properly speaking, this is of a part where I'm supposed to praise for the newbies that efforted and bring the exercise to a close. But it does look like they're of the same opinion as me. Mio, Senna, Tyon, and our dear Kavasi allies. Your teacher and I had made them a full-fledged soldiers and unparalleled people. Overcoming the spent antagonism towards our former enemies. You sincerely have faced each other from the same place, and made the right path of complaining to them. You have burdened yourself with the concern of colony Gamma, namely the cultivation of the next generation. All of us have wished to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. The effect that you had on Gamma will probably spread it to other colonies too. The effect that may be a job in the ocean in this world of raging and ceaseless war. But we can all be proud of the ripples of this tiny yet significant step will send out. We hold you in the highest esteem of Ouroboros. Alright, and we got this quest completed. Alright, well, okay, so the quest have been completed now. So we have finally finished the one for teachers. Okay, well that's not too bad, not too bad at all. So it's the last Civil War we get here is the move anklet, which we not actually heard of what it does before. So in the live battle, Mandivores of the newbies that went through all they learned and became fully as flight soldiers with a bright future ahead of them. Okay, so we're only down to one last of this bar left. So I thought I finally earned some recognition. Okay, well that's something I can't go read all of the dialogue of what people are talking about. Uni, do you have a spare moment? Well, why it isn't Ysorra. What's up? There's something I wanted to ask. You used to be a healer, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I'm a jack of all trades since I joined Ouroboros role. So then, did you know lots about the medicine and treatments and stuff? I remember the basics, but I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I know just the minimum amount to be a healer. Why? Do you want to be a healer? Not a healer exactly. Promise you won't laugh at me if I tell you. Eh? I want to be a military doctor. You want to be a military doctor? I knew it. It's a weird, isn't it? No, my bad. That's not what I meant. It's just a little surprising coming from you. Yeah, I know what you mean. Everyone think I'm just a Lightfoot in Nagumo, probably just because I'm in the same team as them. Whenever I mention I actually wanted to be a doctor, Fruits just makes fun of me, and Naguma is so annoying about it. Alright, that sounds tough love. I've been studying in secret, but there's only so much self-study you can do. Oh, I get it. That's why you came to me for answers. But still, I'm not sure I really be much use to you. Sorry, love. No, please, I should be a sorry one. Thank you for listening anyway. Poor Claude. Okay, so the one info acquired is what to say Sora's request.
That should be enough data.
Okay, well, let's go and get one of the standard quests done. And I think the one we need to get done is something that's called the All-Slayer. Okay, so it's the All-Slayer Teeth. I think that's the one we need to get done. Alright, well, first come to the foremost. I mean, we want to go ahead and make the best of it. So we're going to settle down at the canteen because we only got 3 of these standard quests that we need to get done here. Okay, so that doesn't include the Teach standard quest by anything. So this is just only when we communicate to discuss our next topic of what each character had to say for All-Slayer Oleg.
Hey, so can we?
So here's a story from a few years ago. Back then, Colony Kaida was renowned as an Agnes preeminent military power. They cut down their enemies to the last and hunted down all the skates and stranglers without mercy, and were vicious. Colony Kaida were an unstoppable force, and their rise through the ranks it was inexorable, and everyone knew they were bound for gold. But did they never reach it? Correct. According to the battle record, Kai was achieving stunning results. But the number of their friendly casualties were also rising in direct proportion. So whether they were sacrificing people to win, I'm surprised that they managed to keep that up for long. The word was knowing their troops as a result of only the strongest fighters survived. No enemy could stand against the Kai whose ranks were composed solely from grizzled veterans. They were utterly trampled, without mercy, yeah? No mercy for their foes and none for their allies either. It revealed only might that made right. Such was the Colony Kaida under Commander Oleg. Oleg, huh? But in the end, it was unsustainable, right? Right. The end came during the battle at Wushwu Battle Squad, where Kai completely annihilated several opposing colonies. According to the records, Oleg was also killed in that battle. But then, Oleg of that teacher's real name. Thinking back to it now, the commander did always try to instill in us a certain caution toward power. He may have been trying to warn us against the mistake that he himself made back when he was still Oleg. Teacher did say that it was up to us to decide how to act now that we learned the truth. That doesn't change my thoughts on him. Whatever his past, teachers are ally more than that he's our friend. What do you guys think? I said it before and I'll say it again. Can't just have too many strong mates. Same here, I don't mind too much. Other people past are frankly none of my business. I believe the commander has been trying to reckon with his past in his own way. Only he can do it. Commander teacher was always kind to me and Mio when we moved there from Colony Festa. It wouldn't be right to doubt him now. I trust the commander. I'm with the center of it. Look like we're all agreed in fact. Yeah, it's a tie-on to say, teacher action now are up to him. But if he needs our help again, just like before, we'll be there to support him in a heartbeat. Of course, if you're a friend and ally should. Okay, but there's a long conversation going on here with these guys. Okay, so the last for this standard quest is called Ysorra's request.
Let's have a little huddle up.
Hey, Teach, can I bend your ear? Seems like I saw I wanted to be a medical doctor. Oh my, that's the first I heard of it. Apparently that she's been studying by herself, but that she finding it difficult. Is it there anyone who could teach her? I think I may have just a solution. Oh really? We could try and find a special instructor in the field, outside of a colony. Yes, I have heard of such a system. There's no shame at all in asking others to fail in when nobody has the experience and knowledge is a power after all. In this case, we should try and find someone who also a medical doctor. I'm trying to think if we know any doctor, maybe Alessandra from 4? Oh yeah, I think that she might have her hands full with some other worker, but there's no harm in asking. I'll accompany you then. I'll sure to be there on behalf of Colony Gamma, so that it's all go through the proper channels. Okay then, it's settled. Let's go and see Alessandra. Okay, so the new standard quest is called Special Instructors. Alright, so we'll go and make the most of it and go and get that done. So I'll be right back, you guys. Okay, and we're back. So I just want to go ahead and blow my nose real quick because I just got something coming right out of my nostrils a little bit by little. So this is for the new meal that we get here. It's 20% for the enemy gold boost for 900G. Okay, so we'll go and purchase 900G for this meal fat. So we see we got a meal. It's having a good time over there, enjoying its fine meal, which I love to see. Anyway, yeah. So let's get out of our stools.
Let's get going.
And yeah, so let's get on to this new quest. So for the new quest, so this is recommended on level 61 for special instructors. So Sora secretly wishes to become a medical practitioner. Invite the colony for Dr. Alessandra to support her in her studies. Okay, well, let's go over to the map. So somewhere at the Etia region, was it? No, it had to be at Fortnite region. Okay. That is, I'm assuming it's where we go. So let's go to Colony 4. And also, you know what? I think we should go and get the last of this standard quest done at Colony 4. So there are only 2 of this standard quest that we had to get finished in Colony 4, I'm assuming. So yeah, let's go ahead and make the most of it, alright? So we're gonna do what's rightfully right, because I almost forgot one thing, because we have not checked in to see how many parts that we acquired to go and give to Ysorra. I'm assuming. Okay, well I may be bad at saying Ysorra. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly. Well, I'm just pronouncing her Ysorra because I just want to make sure it's right. Everyone look in the deep doldrums. Please fill up on the Kushin of Kukusha and carry on boldly fight. Yeah, I want to stand in the way of that. Gotta fill an empty tongue somehow. Okay, so checking it around. So now that we saw that Alessandra is someone around this hideout. Oh dear, do you have an upset stomach? You look perfectly healthy to me, Bo. You're right, I'm full of beans. We had something we wanted to ask you about the Alessandra. Delighted to meet you. My name is Teach. Teach? You're from Colony Gamma, right? Forgive me for rudely opposing, but Mio and her friends say I might be able to ask a favor of you. Okay, I understand. You're very enthusiastic about teaching, aren't you, Commander? What do you think? Would you be able to share your experiences and expert techniques with our Ysorra? I totally agree with your principle, and I have nothing against helping you out, even though you're in Agni's colony. Well then. However, if I had to leave a colony grounded, it's a different story. I leave a medic team. I can't leave my post. Yeah, that makes sense. Instead, I can send my teammates at Maybatch as a substitute. He's not the most experienced of us, but he knows what it takes to be a military doctor. Would that be okay? Yes, I have absolute faith in your recommendation. We'll be very grateful for your support. Thank you, Alessandra. You've been a great help. It's no problem. We are indebted to you after all. I'll go and talk to the Maybatch. Feel free to come along. Okay, so now we have to go and check with Maybatch. Okay, well, before getting right at the Maybatch, now there's something else that we must go and do. So we should probably go and check somewhere back up at the other hatch. Oh, hold on. So I think this guy is named Mia. If that is his name or her name. Okay, can I tell you're male or female? So what are you? Okay, well I'm pretty sure you're male. Okay, well it looks like we're not doing too bad because we haven't gotten all of the punch recently. So we got little by collecting one of these Avis spears and the one that's called the Avis mech spear, Avis mech sword. I'm sorry. Okay, so we get that further increase. Okay, so we're only down to by 90%. Okay, so let's move out. So Colony 4 is not looking too bad, looking too bad at all. But we're gonna make the most of it as we continue on exploring all around at the Ionis, is fighting more of those Levnesses. So let's get right after Maybatch, and let's go have a word. So with all that to say, I'd like you to take a trip to Colony Gamma. You got it, Captain. Actually, hold on a sec. Do you have a problem with that? Not a problem exactly, but isn't the Colony Gamma in Agnin Colony? Not to worry. Our flame clock has been destroyed. We're in the same position as you. That means that there's no chance of them causing you any harm, Maybatch. There should be no issue. I understand your logic, but you're an excellent assistant, but you're a little dependent on me sometimes. This will be a great chance to get you some worldly experience. Captain Alessandra. Okay, I understand. I'm not sure how much help I'll be, but I'll see what I can do. Thank you very much. We welcome you to our colony with open arms. Do your best, Maybatch. Say hello to the little fledgling daughter for me. Yes, Captain. Maybatch moving out. Okay, so we have to check in at Colony Gamma. Alright then, so let's head on back to the Colony Gamma right here, right now. So we're back at the full region, at the region. Alright, so we can head back there, and we'll go in and check the place out. I mean, let's sincerely hope it's stand-up quests that don't take that long. I mean, it had to be short because we want to make sure that we get things smoother, but much more of a faster pace to get this colony done in a faster way. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check in with Ysorra. Sorry to keep you waiting. So we brought someone for you. Uni? What's going on? What do you mean that you brought someone for me? You said you want to be a military doctor, right? So I brought you one. Nice to meet you. Don't worry, maybe it's a friend of ours. There's nothing to be scared of. So what's going on? You said you hit it while studying alone to become a doctor, right? I can't help you, but this guy can. You can ask him anything you like. You really went out on your way for me. Thank you, Uni. You're the new recruiter that wanted to become a doctor, right? Oh yes, my name is Ysorra. Hello, Ysorra. I'm Maybatch. Nice to formally meet you. Nice to meet you too. Let's get started then. Is there anything you want to ask me? Yes, I'd like to know about the medical approach to treating different symptoms. Yes, okay. That's a pretty broader topic depending on your progress so far. First, let's start with a case study. Look like those two are gonna get along great. I imagine she'll be fine until leaving Maybatch's hands. I just hope that her determination bears fruit. By the way, Uni, thank you once again for all of this. You took a notice of Ysorra's real goals and made every effort to help her. As a Gamma Commander, I must have thanked you from the bottom of my heart. Nah, it's fine. She came up and asked me, how could I say no? I want to help. Though, actually, Maybatch is the helpful one, not me. Okay, so let's just go and solve all our problems, though. Okay, and there we have it. So we have that quest completed. So it says replacing Alessandra, Maybatch hit it off immediately. With the studio Ysorra, she won't have any problem qualifying as a doctor at this rate.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Okay, you guys, and I think that's it. So Colony Gamma is looking pretty clean so far. So we got Colony Gamma, and by 100%, I mean we just helping each of people's problem, but just trading up and in full scale. I mean we done so well with that. I mean we gotten every other colonies fully completed. So you know what, you guys, I think that's gonna have to do it. So next time on the Xenoblade Chronicles 3, we are going to head on back to Colony 9. Because Colony 9 needs to get done, and we're gonna make the most of it, because we're gonna keep on stupid launching the progress, getting each and one of these people colonies done around here, and we'll do the right thing, and we go ahead and successfully get each of people colony finished around here in every other state and whichever region we go on, and we'll go ahead and do the right thing, and we go ahead and get the Colony 9 and the rest of each the rest of the randomly ones. Coming up on the next series, you guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be participating and stay tuned on the next series. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So if you like the series, you want to see more of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, be sure to leave an EverTastic like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you'll be straight up to notified when I'm doing awesome videos have it on the way. So that's gonna be all it for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We will be picking up more on the next one. So take care, guys. I hope to talk to you on the next video.